Alright, now it's time for the next part. And I'm going to start this off by just moving the eyes out more. Alright, there's good. Because I'm going to add in the eyelashes right here. Forgot to do that, so I'll go and do it now. Shift A. Circle. View, and set to nothing. Move it forward. Delete about half a quarter. Select right here. Set the 3D cursor to pivot point to 3D cursor and scale it down and just rotate it. Connected only. So rotate it and scale it down. Rotate it and scale it down. Whoops. Now back to connected only and move it out like that. E to extrude. RX. And now we just fix these parts. E to extrude. And select all these, and actually, yeah, just put one curve right here. Select them all. Subdivide, not subdivide, smooth about 3 times. Select right here. Turn back on proportional editing again, and just make that one bigger. Whoops. Smooth. Now we just gotta put in the eyes, so move it in. GUI. And just put it right there. GUI, move it in. Right there. Now we just select right here. Actually, select about right there. GUI. Move it out about. Turn off connected only. Move it out about right. Select right here too. Nope. Oh, not rendered. Come on, I know how to do this. There we go. Now back to 3D cursor. Move it back like that. Right there. Scale it down. Rotate it some more. And it looks about right. Mirror it. Immediately apply that mirror. And move this one nowhere. Okay, nice. That one sets up fine. So now I'm going to join these together. Alright, now the head is fully done. We got everything on it. So now I'm just going to take this empty and hide it alongside hiding all these. Because now we're going to go ahead and start on the legs. The legs are very wide, and going on the official model, they're actually smaller as they get bigger down. So his skeleton is actually probably as thick as like his leg right there. Inside of here is probably nothing. But luckily, this ref here, I think if I just make it this wide the entire way down, I think it'll work fine. So Shift A, circle. Let's only do 24. Move it down at the bottom here. Move it over to the left. Add modifier mirror. And we can get started. Go ahead and move this back though. S to, set that to medium point. S to scale. E to extrude. Bring it down. For a loop cut. E to extrude. Scale it. Go ahead and bevel that. And now we have a good start. Don't need to worry about clipping right now, but I will move this way a little bit. RX. Alright. And now just duplicate that. SZ -1. Bring that down. Set your cursor here. And SY -1. Yeah, go ahead and set that back out. Scale that on Z axis. And now we see it's like tied up here, so all we gotta do is probably put some more cuts here. Select here. Partial editing, and actually if we face grid fill, crank this up a little bit. You might be able to just almost smooth it one more time. Edge, bridge edge loops. Go to give another edge loop here and here. Select all these. Move it back. First turn on the proportional editing and move it back a little bit. Scale on the Y just a tad bit. And we're good on the legs now. I'm gonna go ahead and make the knees a little wider because it's not as wide on the official, on the ref. There we go, that looks good. I think the butt here is a decent shape. It's not too big or anything. It's like perfectly normal size, so I'll go ahead and use that as a ref. Just moving it up. Curve it as intended. Probably move this back a little bit just to give it more volume. Not gonna make it too big or anything, just making it kind of normal looking. Changed rotation to about right here. Move this back. Alright. Let's see what this looks like from the front. Alright, so now we are gonna extrude this up. Let's actually move this down a little bit. Extrude. Should have done this the same time I did this one, but oh well. Moving it up. Bring them together and smooth them. Could probably honestly delete those right here. And turn on clipping. Bring this all the way over. Bring this over. Bring it back a little bit. Select here. And bring it back a little bit. I could probably dissolve these later, as I probably won't need this much geometry. I'm just preparing for it. But I will select change this to active element. And RX, bring it back. SX, bring it in. SX, bring it in. SX, bring it in. SX, bring it in. Smooth these. Alright. Select here and bring it up. Change this back to medium point. Bring it in. Dissolve the edges. And try to dissolve these as well. Don't need that much geometry. I was preparing for it because I'm used to doing that. Select in here. Okay, extrude it one more time. Hold down Control and just bring it over. E to extrude and bring it up. SY and bring it in. This area can be brought out some more. Bring this out. And now about right here, we can bring this in. Select the middle or closest to the middle, which is about right here. Yeah, right there. Bring it down on the Z. Bring it down on the Z. Bring it down on the Z. Just go ahead and use that one as a reference. So, yep. Alright, now I got that out of the way. Bring these together and bring this together. Smooth this out. Smooth that out. Add a cut here. And now what we're building now is gonna be this area. So select all this. E to extrude. Bring it up here. E to extrude one more time. Scale that down. Scale this down. Add a loop there and then bring it out. Select this area. You can bring that back. E to extrude here, and follow this line. E to extrude, E to extrude. Should start looking like that. This is perfect, actually. Just bring it out here. So smooth that. E to bring that up. Yep, it only goes up to the waist, so we don't need to do much. Smooth, smooth. Whoops, not that much. Smooth, smooth this out. Smooth that up a lot, but let's keep that high. GZ. Move this up some. Keep it in. I'll probably sculpt this just a little bit to get it like in a good shape that I would like. Now I remember what I was doing here. Never mind. Sometimes I give it more volume by moving it like that, but since this is a safe work model, I'm keeping the volume kind of tamed. Moving this here. You gotta select all three of these. Go ahead and smooth them out. Alright, select about, I believe, this one that I usually do. Now about this one. E to extrude and rotate it. E to extrude again. And again. And now just connect it up to here. Alright, now we just fill it out with these. Bevel that so it's got a little bit more to it. Moving this up. Moving these around. Gonna go delete this one to give this one 2 more. Whoops, missed one. Moving these. Beveling this. V to cut this. Move it down. And once again, we fixed it. Now topology looks a little bad right now, so I just gotta smooth it to fix it. There we go. Already move this inwards a little bit. Let's go to rotate it too. E to extrude. M, bring it together. Could probably smooth that out. Smooth this one too. Just smooth as you go along, it helps. M, so these. M at center. E to extrude. Left the proportional edit on, but that's fine. Go up to about where the waist is, so about right here. GY, bring it back. Rotate it first, and then bring it back a little. Select everything. E, bring it up. To proportional editing and go to active element. Select that right there. And SX. Scale it in. Bring these to right here. Scale these in. And merge it. One, two, three. 1, 2. E to extrude, bring it back to the center. 2, bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Now all we gotta do is just bring this in. Deselect these. Select there and try to get these in a decent shape. E to extrude. SY. E to extrude again. SY. SY. Alright. Y, bring that out. Y, bring it out. Same here. S, Y, bring it out. Select here. Deselect these. SZ, bring it in. SZ, bring it in. SX, bring it in, sorry. SX, bring it in. A little backwards these here got. I don't know how. Oh well. Smooth, 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 smooth. Actually, go to scope mode. Choose the smooth here. Smooth it all away. Ooh, strength is way too high. Keep it about 0.2 so you can just slowly go down and smooth it. After we did that, I want to go to inflate and bring this area out more. Bring out the hip here, about right here. Bring out that hip. Yeah, that looks fine. Inflate the center here. Just a little bit of mild sculpting. That looks fine. Gonna go ahead and turn off clipping. Smooth that. Smooth this. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Actually, tool options. Surface, that's the one. Surface is better for me. It preserves the volume. Whoops, turn back on that clipping. Alright, just move this back in place. See what we got here. 25, so that's going to be 50 when it's done. I could probably bring this in a little bit more. So active element. Bring it in more. GZ. And bring it down to about right there. Bring over these. Yep. Gonna go ahead and add the knee joints. So select in here. And here. E to bring out. Smooth that. Selecting here. Here, here, here. Smoothing those. Selecting these areas now. Smoothing those out. Now I'm selecting here, bringing that out just a little bit. Smoothing this area now. Bringing these up on the edge slide because I'm going to add a cut here. Then I'm gonna bevel it here just to give it more room to bend. Adding that. And now I'll scale it right here, SY. Go to face mode and just merge all these verts. Select here, here, and dissolve edges. Then just select all this, smooth it. Probably do it here too. And now that's plenty of room to have it be deformed. All right. GX. Go ahead and delete these verts just so we can have it being smooth going across. There you go. Here, apply. Select all through here. 48. Face grid fill. Turn it to where it looks about right. There you go. Simple bending. Smooth it once and crank that up. Crank this back down to 1. Choose the center piece about right here and just bring this area up. SX scale. Bring it forward. And I think we're good. This part doesn't look too right, so I'll take that, scroll this down and move it back. Inflate tool and just bring this up a little bit. Go to smooth again and just smooth it out. Smooth. Probably could inflate this area a little bit more. Nah. Actually, yeah, that area just a little bit more. Actually, I don't like how that looks. So V to cut it. Medium point. E to extrude it in. And one more time. There you go. Topology won't be as heavy since we did it like that, but I do want to bring it up just a little bit. RZ, RZ. There you go. Alright. That's the waist done. Next part, gonna be doing the close right here. Because once we do that once, we can duplicate it here, 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 and here. Alright.